My dream Emmy nomination pick this year is Vanderpump Rules Season 10. Sorry to the bear, sorry to end just like that, but this is the biggest television moment of the year so far. And yes, most of the scandal happened off screen, but they did go back and capture the aftermath of it in what I consider one of the most emotional and riveting pieces of television I've ever seen. And even without the context of Raquel and Sandoval sleeping together this entire season, the show was still really, really good. It was funny, it was melodramatic, everyone had their own compelling storylines and was pulling their weight. And considering that the show was in dire straits and on the brink of cancellation before this season, I think this comeback deserves an award because I've just never seen anything like it.
My dream Emmy nomination is Bella Ramsey for Best Lead Actress in a Drama Series for Ellie in The Last of Us. It's really never easy to take on a character from another medium, especially a beloved one, and bring it to an audience in a new way, but Bella Ramsey made it look pretty simple. They brought so much heart and humor and wit to the role of Ellie. In a lot of ways, the first season of The Last of Us and the first game of The Last of Us is this really dark, gritty coming-of-age tale for Ellie. You know, this character had never been out of Boston, and now she's traveling across the country. She's going to be this cure for humanity, and she meets a lot of really horrifying people and horrifying things along the way, and it's this constant, tearing away of the innocence of childhood, every step of the way, and Bella Ramsey nails every single element of that. It's such a heartbreaking tale to watch, and I really can't wait to see what they bring to the character next season when, it will probably get even more heartbreaking. So I really can't wait to see Bella Ramsey's name up there. My only wish is that we had less gendered categories so that Bella Ramsey and other gender nonconforming and non-binary performers could be in a category that better matched their gender identity.
My dream Emmy pick is for Fleischman is in Trouble for Best Limited or Anthology Series, although in truth, I think it was the best show on television of any kind. FX on Hulu's drama was a wide-ranging portrait of a variety of characters dealing with fidelity, divorce, regret, longing, and all sorts of other adult issues that it dealt with in an incredibly rich and complex way. It's a show that understands life down to the core and really is a great work of art about middle age. If the Emmys know what's good for them, they'll not only give the show this award, they'll give it all the other awards as well.
I'm rooting for The Rehearsal at this year's Emmys to be nominated for Outstanding Comedy Series. It's Nathan Fielder's really wacky social experiment show. That's not really a good way to describe it. It's really hard to describe, but he's been one of the funniest voices in comedy for a decade now, and The Rehearsal is probably his most interesting show yet, but it also made me laugh out loud so hard. Nathan Fielder is always so unexpected, and he's been ignored by the Academy for years. So I think The Rehearsal being his most high profile show, it was on HBO, it really had an interesting arc to it, deserves some recognition this year from the Academy.
My pick for Dream Emmy nomination this year is Bridget Everett for Best Actress in a Comedy Series for her work on Somebody Somewhere. No performance this year has been as tender or as lived in as hers. She plays a woman who moves back to her hometown of Manhattan, Kansas, just feeling lost in life. She's searching for happiness, she's searching for purpose, and has wondered whether it's been too late for her to find those things. Not only is it moving and heartbreaking and touching and so relatable, Bridget Everett also is one of the funniest, bawdiest, raunchiest performers I've ever seen, and she gets to do both, be that outrageous and that sweet and small and human in Somebody Somewhere. She deserves an Emmy nomination. I really hope she gets it.
I am starting a prayer circle for William Stanford Davis to get a nomination at the Emmys when they announce all of the nominees tomorrow, because he is just so fantastic as Mr. Johnson in Abbott Elementary. He plays the janitor, and though he's one of the smaller main roles, he's just so funny, and it's really blossomed into this funny character with so many great one-liners. I love the entire cast of Abbott Elementary, and I hope they get all of the Emmy nominations, but I'm really hoping they can pull through and nominate him.